What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You know, earlier today, Deontay released a message to his fans and the people that supported him and everybody else that would listen about how he felt about the fight. It was more like an apology, but he learned from certain things. God has something in store for him, and he would like to thank Tyson the Gypsy King Fury for the historical memories of something that will last for a lifetime. Okay, let me counterpunch. Okay, I want people to understand something. That was not an apology. He does not apologize. He hasn't apologized to the Gypsy King. He never said the Gypsy King wasn't guilty. He never said that. He just said, hey, thanks for the memories. You know, he somewhat showed respect to a certain degree. And for all we know, that could have been a forced statement, okay, to say something positive about Tyson Fury, because that wasn't very tasteful how he did or what he did. You know, but I'll say it like this. Him saying that now, it's cool, but I think that could be a cover-up at the end of the day, okay? Because what he felt, what Deontay Wilder felt, was more than likely the first response or the first reaction is normally your honest one. And I think the honest one was what he told Tyson Fury. Hey, you know, no love, no love. You know what I mean? Because it already deserved a response from Tyson Fury. So he said what he had to say, and Tyson Fury said what he had to say. You know, there's rivalries that happened before between people that they never got over the shit. Look at Frazier Ali. You know, Frazier, man, I think a lot of Frazier's health problems came from not forgiving Ali for the shit that Ali said about him building the fights in those epic fights that they had. He never got over it. He took that shit very personal. He lent Ali money when Ali didn't have shit because Ali couldn't fight, because he wouldn't go to war, okay, in Vietnam. Joe Frazier was there for him to help him through those bad times. He offered aid and assistance. And then Ali turned around and wanted to sell a fight between, you know, the old champ and the current champ, which Joe Frazier was at the time. And he started saying a lot of things about Joe Frazier that affected him, his kids, his family, and etc. So he never really got over it. So it's not an uncommon thing to see that happen. Okay? That, like, not everybody's going to do a Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales. Those guys are cool now. They weren't cool before. There's many rivalries that happen in the sport of boxing. You know, so everyone, oh, it's shitty. Yeah, it's shitty, but I mean, everyone is not to be liked. Okay? You can talk about chivalry, and not everybody's Anthony Joshua. Not everybody's modeled to be Anthony Joshua. Okay? It is what it is. Deontay Wilder said what he said. I think he said it just to get people off his back, so people would really start watching his fights. But at the end of the day, if you were labeled or marketed to be the villain, by God, be the damn villain. Be the villain. Because at the end of the day, the baddest man on the planet, part 2, because it was Mike Tyson, right? So if he's the baddest man on the planet don't have to be the nicest man on the planet. Okay, but I want people to understand that wasn't an apology. That was just something better than what he said initially. That's all that really was. Okay? That was just something like, hey, let me get people off my ass because, you know, the powers that be want me to say these particular things. You know, he might really meant them again, like I said before, but I don't think that was the right. I don't think he had to come back and say something else. I think, and this is kind of fast, because normally what happened to Wilder last time? He stayed quiet for a long time. Okay? So that ass whooping hurt him more than anything else. Now I think he can hold his head up high, so it's worth mentioning to certain people. But he did not have to mention Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. But because he mentioned him, again, people, that was not a apology. He didn't apologize to the Gypsy King. So I want to set people straight and get people to understand that Wilder didn't do that. Because look at it this way. If he was going to apologize to somebody, in my opinion, it would have been Mark Breland. Okay? Because it's like, oh, dude, You can't blame Spike Water on the way you were fighting because you fought in a similar fashion you fought the last time you fought Tyson Fury. So you can't blame, oh, I think the trainer spiked my water. Now, you can get pissed at him or calling off the fight, but if you can't understand he did that for the benefit of your well-being, so be it. You know what I mean? He ain't going to be, you know, obviously he's not smart enough to pick that up. Hopefully one day he will, that he'll understand like, yo, this man did I am here because that man helped me. Now, somebody like Wilder will probably never admit that, because it seems to me that that's the way he is. He ain't going to do that. But if he was going to apologize to somebody, he would apologize to somebody he known for a very long time, and his name is Mark Breland. But he didn't apologize to the Gypsy King. But anyway, I just wanted to lay that on you guys, you know, because that was something I was thinking, you know, because a lot of people, I've read the comments and you guys are saying like, hey, you know, he actually apologized. He didn't apologize to shit. You know what I mean? I heard Blue Blood say, oh, well, if he sees him, he's going to embrace him in his arms. No, he won't. That doesn't mean he's going to do that shit. Okay, you better read that again. He didn't say, you know, I respect you. I think you're a true champ. No. He didn't say none of that shit. And it doesn't mean what he believes to be true from what he posted today. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this video. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.